Good morning. Good morning. I typically start off always saying I'm the candidate for governor of Florida because I am. I am the candidate. I know what I'm saying is right. I'm 43 years old, and in 43 years, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't gotten it right. In the 43 years I've been living on this earth, we have not gotten this right. We still have people that believe that when they're told that the rich will help or create jobs or do all these things, that the rich will directly help the poor, and haven't created a single law, but we still have people that believe when someone says it, that's in a suit or in an elected position, that they're going to do the right thing. We still today, 43 years I've been living on this earth, have protests. We know protests to be the action when the people are not being heard. Yet people still go out there and they protest when they haven't passed a single law to hold your elected officials accountable. So no, likes on my post don't make me feel good at all. Your likes do not equal to you saying, I want the power so that I don't have to keep standing outside protesting. This is why I tell you go to glover2026.com, because we have people, we really have people that had no idea that Obamacare is the same as the Affordable Care Act. And somebody sold them the only subsidy they had. And we have people that understood that the subsidy wasn't enough, but they were not wanting, hey, well, how do we get more subsidies? They were behind removing what little subsidy they had literally, in order to remove Obamacare, which was the Affordable Care Act that was to some extent giving you some form of help. We have people like that. So no, I do not have faith. I don't have faith in people that we've gotten where we need to, where we understand this. Do you know two bullies never fight each other? You guys understand that? Two strong powers don't fight each other because they're able to equally hurt one another, or at least inflict enough damage to where it's not worth it. That's why bullies always attack the weak. Politically, the elected officials are the bullies because we don't have a way to inflict the damage. We still have citizens that will say, let's not buy something. No, what you're doing is saying, let's transfer wealth from here to here. Because if you go outside right now, there are not trees growing fruit. Do you understand why there are not trees growing fruit? Because if you had trees growing fruit, then you could actually protest not purchasing anything. But you're not going no 30, 40, 50 days without a form of sustenance, some type of food or water. Now, deal with a system that is willing and has done it before. Turn off your water, turn off your electricity. We know these things. Yet, in 43 years, not a single person before I was born, nor up until I asked you to be governor of Florida, has fought to give citizens equal power over our elected officials. None. You can go to glover2026.com and you can see it for yourself. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. And in 43 years, we have not gotten it right. I'm in the state of Florida. There's the flag right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot say that in the 4 decades that this state has been Republican ran, that the majority of the voters believe that it is not the Republicans' fault, because the majority of the registered voters are Republican. The majority of registered voters in the state of Florida are Republican. There you have it. So apparently, there are a lot of people that are registered to vote, that have the majority, that believe that the people that they have been putting in place have been doing everything right. Every hardship that they faced, it was never from the group who controlled everything. Do you know how crazy that sounds? That, hey, by the way, all the hardship that we have ever experienced, and we know who the controlling authority is not responsible. It's the people who don't control anything that we should be blaming. How on earth did we manage to say that the problem is every single person who makes no decisions? How did we get here? You cannot look at a candidate like me. I do not have this faith that we are in a place because I'm 43 years old and I'm still not seeing it, because likes on a post do not equate to the action of turning in the petition and saying that you want to see something different. You know what challenges power? It's not protest and it's not awareness, because power understood this. What challenges power throughout history has always been violence, and we're trying not to go there yet. What challenges power has always been violence. Power has always been afraid of violence. You can go throughout history. It's always been afraid of violence. It's always, when you start to get violent with power, there's a problem, because something becomes plainly evident. Your life is on the line. So what does power do? Go look through history. It puts out a militia every single time. We're here again with a militia every single time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, let's equal the playing field with power. Let me put citizens. Let me expand democracy and give you an opportunity to fire every single elected official. So now everybody knows, when you go for these jobs, when you go for these elected positions, every citizen now can fire you if they find out that you've done something that's not healthy for them. You see how that's bipartisan? Bipartisan meaning it benefits Republicans, it benefits Democrats, it benefits independents, it benefits non-party, it benefits all citizens to be able to fire those people who we hire. Simple as that. If we don't like what you're doing, or you're not doing enough to make sure that our lives are comfortable, you don't need to be in that position. And we'll just get you out of there and put somebody in who can handle the job. But in 43 years, we haven't gotten it right. Help me get it right. Help me get it right.